Good afternoon, everyone. It is afternoon. It's 1 p.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. Here on the East Coast, we're in Fall River, Massachusetts, my hometown. I know I live in Rhode Island, but I'm married into Rhode Island, married into, the town I live in, which borders this one. But this is where I was born, raised, grew up, raised a couple other children. And, yeah. We've been here before. Been here a couple of times, actually, live. But I figured, you know what? I want to get out. I don't want to sit in the studio and build Lego. And no, Titanic is not done. So don't ask. I wanted to get out, and I figured I saw the weather for this week. If anybody doesn't know, we're having a heat wave. Well, it's not really a heat wave. 3 days consecutive over 90 is a heat wave, but it's hot. It's hot. It's awful. I will be the first to complain. You all know I hate the heat. It's awful. It was 90 yesterday. It's 88 today. I'm in the shade right now, and I'll explain to you. I'm out of breath. I am really out of breath, and I will explain a little bit why I'm already out of breath. And I haven't even started anything. But yeah, I saw the weather. I'm like, you know what? I told Suzanne I'm going to go stream out, and I figured we'd come over here, but we're going to show you a little bit more than what we have in the past. And you know what? People that don't go watch replays, maybe they'll watch this one for the first time here live. I don't know. It is Friday. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm sure a lot of people are working. Not expecting many people, but that never bothered us before. It ain't gonna start now. I'm standing here in the shade because once I hit that sun, it's gonna be a lot of sun, and I'm going to, I'm sure, lose my screen. And it's just gonna get hot as hell. So I'm taking my time. Samantha, welcome in. Verna Marie, hello, Verna. Uncle Mike, what's up, Mike? Uncle Mike, Penguins make the playoffs? Can't remember. I don't think so, but I don't know. Doug, what's going on? Catherine, hello, Kay Wilby, Julie McCowan. Hello, Home Candies, welcome in. Sure, miss anybody? Everybody saying hi to everybody. So yeah, this is, if you saw in the thumbnail, this is Veterans Memorial Park here in Fall River. I can go bring you to, no, I won't. The sign's in the thumbnail. Sign's way up there. You know what, I will take you to the sign. I'm gonna start off right. All right, let's get in. We're in the sun now. Now it's gonna, let the fun begin. We're in the sun. Stopping in for a sec, busy day. No problem, it's Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Hello. Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. The weekend is here. It's going to cool down. I'm complaining about the heat now. It was, like I said, very warm last 2 days. But starting tomorrow, it'll be back down to 65. And then next week, back in the 50s where we belong this time of year. But I'm not complaining, but I am complaining because I don't like the heat. You've seen a lot of dirt here. They're doing some really a lot of work here. They're going to level all this land off. You can see they already started down that way. This was a highway, but they're just going to level it all off and put a lot of grassy area there. But so here we are, Veterans Memorial, Bicentennial Park. Here in Fall River, there's the plaques for all the military branches. But yeah, if you guys, anybody plan on visiting New England, come check out Fall River. It's a lot of great food, a lot of Portuguese food. A couple Italian places, but mainly Portuguese food. A lot of great ones. And there is some stuff to see. Not a lot, but there is. But this is one of them. Bicentennial Park is one of those places. If you guys don't mind, do me a favor, share out the stream. Let people know what we're doing. By the way, I have my Crocs on. This is my first real test of long walking with Crocs. And let me tell you, I've done 1.5 miles already. So I'm comfortable in them. They're not bothering me. Like my flip-flops, I'd be in pain by now. So I'm very excited about that because I could probably wear these all day in the park. But we'll see when that time comes. Got some tennis courts. This was all redone a couple of years ago. This whole park. As you can see, we're still in this early spring. Like the grass is ugly. It's brown. It's not even green yet. But we got some tennis courts here. A couple of courts if you want to play some tennis. I wouldn't recommend it today in this heat. Not one bit, excuse me. If you cross this grass here, that is the parking area for all the boaters. See a couple of trucks with trailers because it is that kind of weather. We got one I can see, well, we're going to go that way, that I can see they're pulling off, either off the trailer into the water or coming out of the water. But today is a good boating day. You know what they don't have here? I don't know if this bathroom's in there. I don't think there is, because that is a pumping station for the city, for the sewage. So I don't think this bathroom's in there. So they got this lousy porta-john that seems to be locked from the inside. Either that or somebody's sleeping in it, because it is red, which means you can't get in. Trust me, I know, because I tried. So, best part about this, like I said, they redid a lot of this park. Just be careful on the Crocs. No arch support. Well, so far so good. So far so good. Because like I said, with flip-flops, my heel would be hurting. But here's the you know me and where it's the best part of this park. When I was growing up, this was just grass. Literally, it was just grass. Where that monument is down there, we're gonna go check that out. There was like a little gazebo there, but that was it. We used to come sit here to watch the fireworks during 4th of July, but there was nothing. So they've spent some money. Government, the state spent some money redoing this whole park, and they did a pretty good job of it. Glenn Cashel, what's going on, buddy? We'll start off with this monument. Like I said, some of you, this is repetitive. I've been here a couple of times, and I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. But, you know, there's some new people around that might have not seen it and don't go looking for streams. So here we are. Freedom is not free. No, it's not. Oh, and please, no politics. Do me that favor right now. We all know what's in the news right now. It's made international news, literally. You know, I'll bring it up real quick. That the kid that you know put out those encrypted files. He lives literally 10 minutes away from me. I kid you not. It's up this road, that old highway, 2 exits up, and he's right there. So, well, used to be. He ain't gonna see home for a long time. But yeah, let's back to this. So, freedom's not free. Medal of Honor recipient, Jared Monty from Fall River, Massachusetts. Reading the chat is already, I like this park. It reminds me we are back in spring. Yeah, it is. Right now, I feel like we're in summer. Here's, you know, great monument. Gulf War and Global War of Terror. Soldiers we have lost here from Fall River. You know what I always find amazing? We have such a large community base here in the city. And this is just since 91. And there's probably 3 Portuguese names on there. That's about it. I think us Portuguese need to go surf a little more. My godson just came back about a week ago, back from his tour. He was out there 11 months out there. I will not say where, but he was out there. I have my glasses. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off so I can read the chat. Yes, I am. They just added this about 1.5 years ago. A replica. It's not a full replica. If I am correct, the one in DC is much larger. But they do have a book here, and there is one on the other end. You can find your relative, friend of a relative, friend of a friend, whatever, whose name would be on the Vietnam Wall. And you could find it, and then, of course, you could walk it here and go look for it. These lights, I have not been here at night. I need to come out here at night because they have some lighting here. I wouldn't mind checking out when these lights are on. I don't know why I'm talking low, as if, you know, I'm disturbing people and something, but. And great job that they did with this. This is not a traveling monument. I know that there is one replica of the wall that travels around, but this is set here. This is marble, real rock, non-rusting panels. Nice cobblestone work here, because, well, we are in New England and we got plenty of this. But I had put in the community page if anybody knew of a name in this wall that they wanted me to search for, I would have done it. But nobody replied, so we're not going to be searching for any names. I don't know anybody personally on the wall. I do have a really good friend. His father served there, but thankfully he came home, and he is still home. Alex Miller, what's going on? Welcome in. They were selling these rocks too that you could buy. Oh, hey Gimbal, come on. Rocks, I'm sorry, these bricks. Gimbal's acting stupid. You could also have bought, it was more like a fundraiser, of course, to help build and remodel all of this, but you could have bought a brick and laid here on the facade. I think this is the only one there is. I think they had the intention of selling it. Oh no, there is another one there. We missed it. They were hoping, I believe, with the intentions to sell enough and fill this all with stone, or with brick. I keep saying stone. It's not stone. It is brick. But this is really cool. I mean, if you're into history, if you're into war history, I hate putting it that way, but you know, this is something nice that we have in the city. Thankfully, like I said, it's been like this for a couple of years. Thankfully, there has been no graffiti. There is no vandalism. That's the word I was looking for. There is no vandalism yet. I hate saying it that way, but yet. We're gonna go this way first. Gotta watch seagull poop. A lot of seagull poop. Geese poop. I'm sure there's a lot of dog poop too, but right about now it's geese. Just gonna bring you over here to this little cement pad here. Try to reach out. Can't see you. Heather Springer, hello. How are you? Say hello to Gregory if he's home from work yet. You can hear the grass, how dry it is. It's been so dry. The ground is soft, but you can hear the grass, very dry. Again, just a pad with the 5 plaques for the military. I'm trying to see who that is. I can't see my eyes. Francisco, welcome in. Sorry, guys. Like I said, the screen's already going partially black, but we have the Army, the Air Force, Coast Guard, the Navy, and the Navy, but that's the Marine Corps. They're saying, you know, not talking to Joey's World, okay. It is a warm one. I know the summer's almost here, and I don't like the heat. Especially this quick. I don't have my air conditioners in the windows yet. I don't have air conditioners yet. And I'm not putting them yet. But here's a couple of benches with some plaques and memories that they put out here too as well. Memory of men and women who served in the Vietnam War and later died as a result of their service. I'm going to just try to keep this here if anyone wants to read that. I'm not going to read it all out. I always go back and Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall Committee for the City of Fall River. Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall Project. Without these sponsors, of course, a whole bunch of banks. Actually, just a few banks. I don't want to creep on these people here, but they're just hanging out during the day. The guy's shooting a Nerf gun, and his dog is chasing it around, catching it in the air, actually. That's a lot of seagull poop I just stepped on. Forever etched upon this granite stone are the names of our comrades, brothers in arms, who lost their lives fighting for freedom in Korea. So it's not on the stone. Well, there is on the stone. It's on this side. Because there is some on the brick, too. Again, more brick. But here's monument for the Korean War. I'm sure yours has, Lisa. Trust me, if I didn't have still the old-fashioned break your back, put them in a window style, ours would definitely be cranking these last 2 days. It's all right over here. We got a breeze right now going. It's not bad over here, but home, the house is horrible. Suzanne's working from home, and it's just horrible in the house. Verna has, yeah, Glenn said that you guys had yours in. I can't. I just can't do it yet. Because you're going to have those 50-degree days. You want the windows open. So I don't need to have the air conditioners all over the windows. Considering my house, I think we have, 4 or 5 of them. So we suffer a little bit. It's no big deal. Suffering's not bad. I can do it. Suffering the heat is a lot easier than what these monuments are here for and what these people went through. But here's another. You can see that's cut out of a soldier saluting. That's what that is there. Homeland, family, patriot, sacrifice. USS Massachusetts, which we're going to take a look at in the Constitution. Might. I need to extend that word might. I'd like to, you all know I'd like to go out and stream a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry for that. Had lunch right before I left. Oh, that was awful. I apologize for that. But I want to go out and stream a little bit more. And I have never myself visited the Constitution, the USS Constitution, which is the oldest military ship of the United States, and it's in Boston. I'd like to go check it out. So might be something to consider. I don't know why they put turf here. I mean, literally, this is, the crap at, they put on fields. I don't know why this is here. They could have just planted grass, but Gold Star Families Memorial. Tribute to the mothers, fathers, and Gold Star families who sacrificed a loved one for freedom. Love this. I've always, since I first saw this monument, I've always loved this one, the design and everything. USS, oh, T Marie, Tina's here. USS Constitution, amazing. I've been once with Jason. Yeah, I haven't gone yet, Tina. Just needed to sleep. Can't sleep when it's hot and you, yeah. It's been bearable at night to sleep in the bedroom anyways, so because if not, Suzanne, she don't take no BS, so she would have forced me to put the air conditioner at least in the bedroom window. But like I said, I mean, tomorrow it'll be 65 and then it'll be in the 50s again. So so here's the Iwo Jima World War II Memorial. I call it the Iwo Jima Memorial. It's the World War II Memorial, but it is the the 5 soldiers raising the American flag in Iwo Jima. I'm not sure. I've never been in DC, so I am not sure if this is too full. Like I said, I know the wall is not. I know the wall in DC is bigger. So I've been told. If somebody that's been there can correct me on that, I'd appreciate it. But so I've been told the wall is actually a little bit bigger than this one. I don't know why they would cut it back, but it starts where that young lady is and then and goes and goes and goes. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I've never been to DC. So besides stopping at Pete's house, and that's not really DC, or driving through it, never gone. But this is huge. This is one big son of a gun. So to me, I feel that this would be the same exact size as the one that's there. So uncommon valor was a common virtue. Here's some, like I said, some brick with the names of the soldiers lost during World War II. Well, see, these bricks doesn't have to be from World War II, because there is a Vietnam brick, Joseph Souza. Some of them have their branches of military and where they passed World War II. Again, I don't want to misspeak, but I'm not sure if these are soldiers who died during the war, or if these are just common bricks stating that, you know, this one right here, Russell Chase, served for the U.S. Marines from 1961 to 64. So I don't want to misspeak. I am not sure, but there is. Well, these are brand new, because these were not here last time. That I know for sure. But this is all wrapped with them. Lebanese veteran Sergeant Sabra, Post 1, Fall River, Mass. Sergeant Sabra, sorry. I know a Sabra. He's a lawyer. Not mine, but he's a lawyer. Again, this monument is huge. Somebody left a rock here with American flag, well, some stars, blue painted on it. I don't want to climb on this, but I'm wondering if, are these rocks just thrown on here? Yes, they are. They're just thrown on here. These rocks move. Here's some more of those bricks. Again, laid out, complete. Oh, here's a plaque. Well, this might answer a lot, Carlos. Honoring the military organizations that make up Fall River Veterans Council. Oh, no, it doesn't make up anything. I mean, it doesn't explain anything. Try to get it from all angles. I can get it from the front. Like I was saying earlier, out there is the boat launch, the boat ramp for the Taunton River. Taunton, Taunton River. Well, because of where we're from, it's just Taunton. Try to spell that one, Taunton. There's we're missing 4 letters there. Exactly how it's spelled. It's the Taunton River. Yeah, so this was, like I was saying, when you got some benches with some memory plaques on them. Roger Willett, U.S. Marine Corps, 64 to 71. Another monument over here. This one, I believe, has been here for a while. Got some yard benches. Some chairs. Sergeant Carl Harrington, Swansea, January 29, 2009. I wonder if Suzanne's cousin has a plaque somewhere around here for her son. Well, for Suzanne's cousin. Sponsored by the Luso American Club, donated by friends and neighbors. July 5th. I knew it was a Portuguese because as soon as you read Luso, Manuel Claudio entered armed services April 20th, 1943. D3, 37th Engineers General Service Regiment. Age 26, private first class, killed in action in 1944 in San Carlo, Italy. So 10 months later, at the age of 26, passed away. In the summertime, you'll see a lot of people fishing over here. Got a lot of stripers that come up and down this river. I don't see anything in the water now. Possibly a body. Actually, it was just on. Yes, exactly, Mike. Taunton, aka Taunton. There's no second T. If you just say it when you're here, it's just Taunton. Taunton. Let me think how I would spell it. Taunton. 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 T-U-N. Another N, maybe another N after that. It's not. Oh man, I didn't carry a water with me, so I'm already hurting here. There you go, Taunton. Yes, Verna nailed it. Taunton River. Taunton River. You nailed it, Verna. That's what happens when you're from Fall River and you know this crap. Actually, it was just on Facebook. Somebody pulled a bike out of here. I mean, it looked like a really nice bike, too. I was trying to take some glamour shots or something over there. Trying to catch the right sun or something. I don't know. Before she was trying to climb the tree. But, yeah, here we are at the other end. So, there is a little parking area. 20, 30 cars maybe you could fit over there. But restaurant over there, Barrett's on the waterfront. It is packed. That mill there, they've turned into residentials. It's all apartments. I know the owner of that building, so not that I would go live there, but the man owns a lot of property in the city. Mr. Anthony Cadero. Uncle Mike, I think Luke overnighted in a Taunton.
Yeah.
Really? He was out here? I mean, there isn't much in Taunton. I mean, now that I think about it, Fall is tribute to the World War II veterans. Dedicated in 2005. There's no way this has been here since 2005. That's set 18 years. Wow, no, can't. No way. No way. There's no way that's been there for 18 years. Battle at Iwo Jima. Barry, Theme Park Bass is out in Japan right now. Maybe you should go to Iwo Jima. May take the kids July 4th week. Well, you know where I am, Tina. Let me know. This our dreams. Jeff and Angela. That is Jeff in the chat. Hello, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. This guy's been like eyeing me for the longest time. I don't know. Oh, here's that gazebo. This is the only gazebo I ever remember being here. I'm telling you, right here. This was it when I was a kid. This was all grass. That was it. I remember we used to, come early enough, 4th of July, they'd light fireworks right from here, right from the river. And we tried to plant ourselves on one of these spots. This wall's been here. I remember the wall. I remember the wall as a kid. But that was it. Now they added all these monuments, and it's a great job too. It's nice that they did that. So we're gonna change up a little bit. Not change up, but like I said, I've been here twice before. You guys have known I've streamed this before, and I appreciate if you guys have seen it before. Thanks for coming back in. But this is all we did. I did something different. I almost killed myself, but I did something different. I parked way out there, way out there, and I walked here to start. Now we're gonna walk back because we're gonna show you, because to me this is all connected. They have built a whole path. Well, it is connected, I guess, but they've built a path, a walking path to the boardwalk, from the boardwalk to what's out there, which is the battleships. So we're gonna go all the way out there because that's where the car is. I'm not gonna end it here and just keep talking about these monuments, but we're gonna walk. I have not, well, besides on the way here, actually on the way here, I came on the street, but we're gonna walk, check out the paths they built, and we'll go check out the battleships, USS Massachusetts, and a couple others that are down there. We're gonna go check those out. So stick around. It's okay if he eyes you, just speak your native tongue, right? Oh, yeah, well, those words would have definitely came out, Lisa. Soon enough. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. I'm seriously, I mean, like I needed that music right now. Not that I care about copyrights, but like who would expect to get a copyright on some weird music walking in Fall River on the boardwalk? Only me. A lot of exercise going on. This guy's built to a freaking house. I'm not going to say any of my native tongue to him because he'd hurt me right there, but Dad Bill's what's going on, Chris. Yeah, but hopefully everybody's having a great Friday or about to have a great weekend. Plants are about to bloom. Can you see those? That's the best time. That's the time of year I love, when leaves start coming out on trees, some bushes filling up, some nice flowers. Like these are starting to right now. I enjoy that time. I hate it in the fall when everything's just falling out and you know the cold is coming, which I don't mind, but it's beautiful here in Ohio. I'm ready to take my Karen Spider for a ride. Really? Nice. I've seen a lot of tops down today just walking over here. My godmother lives in that house right there. Well, that building. My godmother, my aunt. She's not my godmother. My mother's sister owns 2 apartments in that building. Lives in one, rents out the other. What are the things we don't speak of? What is Jeff? You should have seen one came out of me. Oh, Jesus. I can imagine after all those peeps what came out of you. I can only imagine. It's always nice to stop and look around the shore. You never know what body you'll find. I mean, what you will find floating. Just never know. That bridge right there, that's the largest bridge in the country. In the world, actually. It connects Little Florida. Oh my God. Well, I just ruined that joke. Connects Little Portugal to the rest of the world. She's a beautiful blue. Gregory loves to ride on back. He falls asleep. Another one built like a house. What am I doing wrong? I know I ain't eating peeps, but this is one of the old piers. They just redid one that we're gonna walk through. But all kidding aside, yeah, that is the Braga Bridge, named after the first Portuguese soldier to die during World War. Ooh, I love, and I'm kidding, but I love seawater smell. Ugh. No gum, no water, just a dry throat. Point Gloria Estates. She does not have a water view, neither apartment. They all lead to the highway. What's up with all the barbed wire? That is the that's one of the power plants, power stations for the city, right there. They don't want anybody jumping in there and stealing a whole bunch of power, Jeffrey. It's not a jail. We're not around jails right now. That's a couple of towns over. Oh, look, the mass slaughtery vehicle. All right, that one wasn't too bad. I could take that one. This is the boat docks for Point Gloria. It's the only good thing about having my aunt own a place here is if I ever Did buy a boat. Come park it here. Those guys are having fun. Again, it's the day for it. I figured the river would be a little busier, but it's not. Not bad. Oh, pretty puppy. Hey, puppy. Those muscle guys would kick my butt and that dog would have ate me. Yep, could have put a boat right here, but no boat. Boat docks. Boat docks. Boat docks. Look, it's the Swan and Dolphin. Not even close. Ooh, a little breezy now. A lot of wind. Wrap around this corner here. Look for the van. What van? What van am I looking for? The guy went in there once, touched the didn't make it out, so no. Yeah, right? Let's jump into the power plant. Let's go touch something. Looking at this building reminds me I gotta tell Michaela to come visit. Why out with Ethan? Is that the Atlantic Ocean? No, but it leads to it. It surely leads to it. What you do is I'm talking foreign language. What you do is you huff it up to the second bridge. You bank a right. When you come to your third stone wall, which would be your fourth lighthouse, you bank a left. There's your ocean, man. You go right across, right over to Portugal. You're all set. But don't forget, you got to get to the second bridge, bank a right. Don't take a right. You got to bank a right. Actually, don't do that, because if you bank a right, you're going to land at the property. Bank a left. That's what you got to do. Bully you take a left. Go the opposite way. The van down by the river. Tracy's van. Yeah, I know. Actually, Tracy... Crap, I got to text Tracy back. I think Tracy's going to come make a visit this way with his camper. I don't think, I know, but I gotta find out exactly where that is and plan some meetups. I know there isn't much to see here, guys. I appreciate anybody tuning in. I don't look at numbers, who's watching, how many are watching, how many likes, whatever. But if anybody is here, and I know there is some people here, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't have, Mickey Mouse around the corner to go check out every day. I don't have, but what we do have, try to bring to people, because I like doing this. I like sitting at home and talking to you guys too, but I am so tired of that Lego. I couldn't do it anymore. It's still not done. It's got to get done, but this I like. I like being out here holding this gimbal. People staring at me like, what is he holding? Should have seen me walking here before. I had it closed, all. Jeff knows the gimbal I have. It's the same one he has. So I had it all closed up and I just had it in my hand. I'm waiting for somebody to call the police thinking I was carrying a gun or something. Like I said earlier, they're tearing this all down. That used to be 79. And it's getting all torn down. It's going to be all level. The prints they've showed the city, it's going to be, a lot of walking paths, all grass. Across, where am I? It's right there. Can't really see it, but across, over here, over the dirt on the other side of the road, is the new T station. So we could just jump on the train here and head north to Boston. But I've thought of doing that because they just opened up the station in Providence. Actually Pawtucket. I told Suzanne, I says, I'm going to jump on the train. We'll stream the train ride up to Boston. I'll turn around, I'll come back. But then I thought, I'm like, that would suck if I had no service. And here I am on a train, just sitting on a train because, I have no service. So that would be horrible. 30 years too late. I know, Verna. Verna, you've been here, I think you've been here your whole life. If you haven't, but you've been here long enough. You know how it works here in the city. I'm not going to walk in here. I don't. All it is a couple of paths, but this is another, what do you call it? Oh my God, what was this? Not a marina, a pier, another pier. As long as I've been alive, I'm 46 years old. As long as I remember getting in the car with my parents and whatever, I don't remember ever a building on here or anything. This was always just fenced up. It was dirt. That's all it was. So for 46 years, if not more, this was just dirt. And now this was just completed this past fall. So you can now, take a walk out there and, go have a picnic or something. I don't understand is why is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power boxes? Like they're gonna light up, like they're about to put on Phantasmic or something. I kid you not. I mean, you can see one. There's one right there. There's one down that corner. There's one right there. There's another one in that corner, and there's another one there. Oh, and there's one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got enough power here to light up Phantasmic and put on Enchantment, if anybody wants. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it. It's a selfie stick. Well, that I can have here. I think. Can you imagine? I'm telling you, I thought of it like a couple of days now. Like, I'm going to walk. Because I knew I was going to park where I parked. I'm going to walk and I'm going to watch. Somebody's going to call the cops. This gentleman walking with a gun in his hand. Right away, I was going to scream out, "It's only a gimbal," and call out my soon-to-be nephew-in-law, who's a sergeant in the police department. Call him real quick. You're going to hear a lot of traffic now. There is still this road open for through traffic, so you're going to hear some traffic. But here's the start of the boardwalk. This boardwalk has been here for a long, long time as well. So, here's the start.
They're looking at you because they
The boardwalk, and it smells so bad. Here's an old sewage pipe from the city. Just throw it out into the water. Let it go. Just let the crap go. Hey, Paul Angle, what's going on? Somebody say, right? Doug's leaving? All right, Doug. Have a good day, buddy. No, nobody wants Enchantment besides Steve. I don't know why it came to my head real quick. But we could put on Phantasmic and Wishes. I know, what's the one that's there now? Happily Ever After. I couldn't remember it. Yes, only Steve wants Enchantment back. I've told him, I said it on your stream, I've said it on other people's stream, he needs to lay off sniffing Corey's hair. Because whatever that man's putting in his hair is not legal. And that's what's screwing up with Steve's head. So, whoever says Enchantment is better than Happily Ever After must be shopping where that gentleman buys his hairspray. It is a beautiful day. Seek alternate route. U-turn closing 424. Wow, so April 24th, you're not even going to be able to make this left here. Oh, this is going to suck until this is done. Thank God I don't travel down here that much, not even for work. That's a blessing. So this bump out of the boardwalk's been here for a few years now. Not original to this boardwalk, but I remember when they built this one too. Again, just a little bump out. You can't dock your boats here, can't do anything. Just a sitting area, walking area. Again, I'm wearing my Crocs. I am very comfortable. I'm telling you. I cannot wait to get down to Disney, actually, where I'm in a park. I thought my feet would be killing me, but they're not. Here's the Cove restaurant. You look it up, look up the website. I have never been. I'm not going to say that it's too pricey for me, but it's too pricey for what I see on the menu. Nothing I would like to pay, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. Nothing but great things. The parking lot always always says the things I've heard is correct because it's always packed. Summertime, these boats are all lined up here, people trying to get in with their boat. So it's about a mile and a quarter from the ships over to where we started off. I'm gonna cut through the parking lot. Get on the sidewalk. Less noise, I guess. Ooh, this pavement's hot. I can feel the heat coming off of this. Maybe I should have went the other way. Still gonna try this place with Suzanne one day. I don't know. Someday, when the time's right, when the money's right. I see smoke. Let me see. I can see it with my glasses, but you can't see it without it. There's a different shade to the sky, way down yonder. Maybe a grass fire. We are in red flag mode here, which no outdoor burning or anything, because it's so dry. Ninja mode. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it. Here we go, back onto the boardwalk. On the boardwalk. So these are for, you want to just bring your boat up and grab something to eat. And come up and dock it here. The other side, you got to pay to moor your boat. Here's your battleships. Well, let's get this correct. One's a battleship. One is a former Russian, what was the name of that ship? Russian, God, I can't remember the name of it. But that's what that was. There's one over there. Can't see it right now, but to the side of it, moored right against it, is the USS Lionfish, the submarine. I've done a vlog. I have streamed on there a couple of years ago, but the you're surrounded by steel. The service was awful. So what I did end up doing is vlogging just a walk through the submarine, because it's the smallest and it was easy to do. And got pretty decent numbers considering. Still get comments from people watching it. And the one all the way to the left is the USS Joseph P. Kennedy, which was, one of the Kennedy brothers, the one that died during World War II. One or two? World War II? World War II, I think. Korean War? One of the wars. But Massachusetts fought over at Casablanca during World War II. Lionfish, I'm not sure where it was, where it served. The Kennedy was serving during the Cuban Missile Crisis. And it was actually used, it was in the movie, which it was right to be in a movie because it was there. But it was also used in the movie 13 Days. Good movie, 13 Days. Of course, it's about, like I said, the missile Cuban Missile Crisis. Pete McDevitt, what's up, buddy? I actually have a hat on today. That's how much of a sun we have. That's how hot it is. No, it's not a cosmonaut. It's not a torpedo boat. It was, shoot, I can't remember the name of that boat. This type of boat it was. The Kennedy's a cruiser. I know that. That's a cruiser. That's a battleship. Now on these ships, I'll stop around that little corner there. I was about to do it here, but we'll keep going a little bit. Oop, phone is getting darker because the sun is just blaring on it. Everybody getting their exercise during the lunch break. People hanging out here having some lunch. Just hanging out under the trees. It's one of those days. Don't get used to it because it's gonna get cool again. PT Cruiser? No, there is a PT Cruiser. PT Cruiser is a lot smaller. That's actually one of the boats that John F. Kennedy drove. And there is a replica inside this museum. I'm trying to find a place I can stop that's got just enough shade. Okay, the city needs to get out here and clean these trash out because this barrel's overflowing. There's no need for that. And you come up here, have picnic tables, have a picnic, hang out with your friends, your family, stuff like that. I remember, well, it was right about there was a stage. We used to have here what was known as 4 River Celebrates America. Big festival, 4, 5, 6 day festival. They expanded it to, actually I think the furthest went was 4 days, but it's a large festival. They used to get, name bands and everything. Unfortunately, and this was way before the pandemic, it just stopped. They just did away with it. But I remember seeing right there Neil Diamond during fireworks night, which was a Saturday. Neil Diamond here at 4 River Celebrates America. Down where we started, literally where the sign was Bicentennial, if I were to turn my back up the road, which actually I was facing that way, climb that road, that's where we call the 7 Hills are. It's President Avenue. On those 7 hills, there's a park. It's called North Park. There, Aerosmith performed before they were Aerosmith. They used to come here to the city, perform a lot in these parks. Performed at Kennedy Park, too. But the one at North Park, which was the last time they performed here in the city because the gentleman was murdered during the concert. So they said, forget it, we're not coming back anymore. But that was before Aerosmith was Aerosmith. Before they were known, before they had any record deals, any records. Let's see if I can read chat. Everybody saying hi, everybody. It's a nice river walk. It's not Savannah. No, not even close. Not even close. I will give you that. Oh, my hat almost flew in the water. I'd be very upset. I have my Steamboat Willie hat that Texas Takes bought me. I would actually have to jump in this water to go get that. Maybe not. But yeah, inside is Massachusetts. A great shot of it right there. Just opened up a couple of weeks ago for the season. You can do tours, walking tours on your own. It is, I highly recommend it. Took Ethan, he wasn't into it, he didn't care. Michaela liked it more. But if you're into military and history, come check it out. Inside there too is there's a memorial inside. World War II. No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, a Pearl Harbor Memorial. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of it. Inside there, those guns still shoot. Of course, they're just powder, but during fireworks, they will shoot off at the beginning and at the end, which is pretty cool. Again, there's the, I want to point correctly, but that used to be a Russian ship. And there is on the side of it is the submarine USS Lionfish. Very small, very tight inside. Go check out the vlog. I mean, it was pretty cool to see everything inside. Joseph P. Kennedy. Who was laying on its side not too long ago. This here, I've only been in this building a couple of times for events. I remember going with my father. God, that's how far back. Some event in there. It's just a, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. It's just a building with some museum type thing. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's open right now. Oh, it is. Somebody's inside. No, is that somebody inside? No, that's not somebody. What is that? I thought that was somebody sitting in a corner there, but it's not. The Narrow Center had a new exhibition of art making women. The older sister Washington Kennedy Park. $2 cover. Really? They charge to get into a public park? Oh, it is closed. The sign says closed. Okay, I see my truck and I don't see the lights going off, so that's not my horn. Inside here, this is a shame, this building. It really is. I remember when they built this. I remember when they moved. There's a carousel in there. If you're local to the area, if you remember Lincoln Park, which was in Dartmouth, Mass, that's the carousel from Lincoln Park that's in there. And it's just a shame that they haven't kept up with it. They've tried multiple things. Somebody opened up an ice cream parlor inside or something. I don't know. I don't even think that lasted. Which again, like I said, is a shame because just the carousel alone has a lot of history to it. I got here, there was 4 school buses. So somebody was already doing masses in school until today, and then they have school vacation starting next week. Rhode Island was this week, going back to school next week. So Ethan will be going back to school. Carlos, did they let you film in there? I know you can't stream because of reception. Film in where, Tina? Inside the carousel? Tony, Phantasma Chronicles, what's going on? Inside the carousel or inside the museum building? Because either one is closed, either way. I wouldn't find a problem with service in there. There's plenty of glass. But I don't even think it's open. Nope. Oh, yeah, see? They have tried. I mean, I get it's not season yet, but... Oh, we're locked. Like if you wanted to vlog. In the ship. Oh yeah, no, streaming sucks, but no, I did stream it. Then I lost service inside, came back out, and that's when I decided to end it. But yeah, you can bring whatever you want in there and record whatever you want. Like I said, I did the lionfish because it was the smallest. It was easy to vlog. It didn't take me long. You guys know how I am. Everything's done quick. But if you got the time, not that I don't have the time, but it's pretty cool to go vlog and go check it out. Oh, this feels great in the shade. New owners planning on opening a carousel ice cream. Yeah, they did last year, Werner. And again, I don't think it did well, but it's a shame. I mean, they're letting this building go to you know what. It's awful. Yeah, right now we're under the bridge. Show you a little bit out here. This is what they saved of what was the USS Fall River. They brought it here. Literally cut this piece off the ship while they scrapped it and said, you know what, we're gonna bring it here to the city where it's named after. Here's one of those launching boats, the ones you see in all those World War II movies, or in a lot of war movies, but dropping off soldiers to, unfortunately, not come home, a lot of them. This is one of the propellers, the other one's out there on the other side. The original propellers to the battleship Massachusetts when it went in for refurb about 20 something years ago. They took the propellers off and left them here. Here's the original anchor from the ship. One of the guns, and here's the other propeller. £38,000. $98.99. That's what Yep, dry dock at $98.99. 23 years ago. I remember when she sailed away. That was fun to watch. But she's big, and that's a big propeller. There's the rest of your city. We're known as the Mill City. This is literally, it's Troy City, Mill City. This is all you would see is mills. The museum down there never opened. They have a great Titanic display inside, but it never opened back up. Here is the working pier. A lot of cargo going in and out of here. This is how you get in Battleship. Right here, I noticed this green about a week ago. The PT Cruisers, there's one in there. There's two of them in there. They must be redoing the building that it's located in. They must be redoing the building because one is in that green building and the other one, you can't see it because that's the building there. But behind it, it's actually wrapped in plastic. And you can tell by the design what it is. So one's in one building, the other one is wrapped for I don't know why, but it's wrapped. Wow. I used to have a children's art studio upstairs above Water Street Cafe. Water Street Cafe, right over there. That's opening up again too. Some brewer, isn't it? Somebody, husband and wife team. All right, well, that's about it. That is all she wrote, I think. I liked the way I did this. I parked over here, walked, came back, got my steps in. God knows how many, but I got my steps in. Well, I hope everything goes well at the doctor's. They sold the building. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that's it. It's a little bit of what's there to see in Fall River. I'll be honest with you, the rest, there isn't much. This is maybe the Quikasham River if I wanted to walk that trail, but there isn't much to see there. This is where it is. The monuments, me getting bit on my leg by something just now. The ships. The bridge used to be green, now it's all blue. I don't know why they painted it blue, but... And that's about it. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. And yeah, we'll see you on somebody's stream. Who knows whose, but we'll see you on somebody's stream. Till next time.